Welcome into another episode of Inside the Charge. I'm Maddy Glab, and I'm joined by cornerback Tre'Davious White, who's, just back every week, and we love it. We love you being here with us, Trey.
What? We missed last week. Do the people know that? Or
They do know that.
Oh, yeah,
we
missed
released an episode for the Hallmark movie, and we taped that like the first week of the season, so we aired that. But Trey's back. He's happy to be back. He was bummed to miss
this week 3?
week 3. Week
Okay.
3 with me.
We back.
We're back.
How can I
for week
miss?
3.
Come on now.
Trey, you had a nice long weekend. What'd you do?
Sleep. More sleep. What we got back from
You guys
we
got back at
from
like
Houston.
4:45.
Yeah, it was like 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Didn't go to sleep till like 6:30.
And by that time, your kids are probably already awake.
Yeah, getting ready for school. Well, 7:30.
Oh,
So I
my.
had another hour before they.
So you had an hour's sleep, and then you were up with the kiddos.
Yeah, trying to help assist a little bit.
Yeah.
Get them out the door. But after that, I slept a little bit for like probably maybe an hour after that. Had to be here. Workouts, team meetings, and yeah.
Are you
So,
a
yeah.
coffee guy when you need some caffeine or when you need some energy, or you just operate off of chocolate chip cookies to get you through?
For sure. Most definitely chocolate chip cookies. No coffee. I'm not a big coffee guy. When I first got into the league, like a lot of people told, like Kyle Williams, he was the first one. He was like, "You drink coffee?" I was like, "No."
He's like, son, let me tell you about coffee.
Come on now, with his Christmas Santa Claus, Christmas coming up, so Santa Claus beer he had. But yeah, he was telling me about year 2 or 3 that I was gonna be a big coffee guy, but still to this day, year 9, no coffee. I'm more of a to get up in the morning, orange juice nice. I get that every morning.
Okay.
Freshly squeezed orange juice. Some good stuff that we have here, but
All right.
no coffee.
No coffee.
No coffee. No
Okay.
coffee.
Did you do anything fun?
Did I? You know what? Took the kids. We went to Walmart. It was like, you know what? Since you guys was good while I was away on the away trip, let's go down this toy aisle. Let's see what we can get.
That's you're just inviting chaos.
So we down here at Walmart off Southwestern down here in Hamburg, and we had a great time.
What'd they get?
I could tell you that. Skateboard. We got a puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle
All
that
right.
we're gonna put together as a family. We're gonna do that.
How fun.
Tried to work on that last night. Didn't go so well. That was a tip 1. We got a skateboard. What else did we get? We got bouncy balls. Every time we go in the store, we got to get a basketball and a football for sure. Got
Duh.
that. Tre'Davious wanted a tennis racket,
Cool.
but we're gonna save that for when we get back to the off season. We
Okay.
can't do tennis right now.
Not inside.
Kickball. We got a couple more other things, but I told them that they can get 2 toys per kid, so that's 6 if I'm doing my math correct. But I'm pretty sure we left with more than that.
Yeah.
So we had a good time. We got home. We got a trampoline for a little guy.
Oh my
Little guy. So we got an indoor trampoline for him that he's been enjoying. I actually got on it, but it's a 175-pound weight minimum on it. But
Who cares?
I got up there. I was able to jump
Jumped around?
I jumped around a little bit, but but it comes down to me, Dad, setting everything up. So that was the part
That was your
I
fun
didn't-
weekend.
yeah, that was part of it. So now I'm paying for it because I hear all type of toys and action figures going off right now. But anything for the kids. Anything for the kids.
Trey, against Houston, you guys were fantastic in the second half. You allowed 20 points in the first half, just 3 in the second half. Forced 4 punts in the second half. When it comes to the second half adjustments, what was the process to making those that week?
I just think that we just honed in. We executed the plan. Not to say that we didn't do that in the first half. Sometimes offenses make plays. Those guys are good too. But I just feel like we honed in a little bit more. We just had more urgency, I would say. But we just played team defense, and whenever you do that, the outcome is good. And and watching the film, like we hustled to the ball, 11 hats to the ball. It wasn't a lot of tape plays that you see that was finished where you didn't have 9, 10, 11 hats around the ball. So that's always a good sign when you see your defense hustling. All good things always happen. So I feel like that we did that a little bit more in the second half, but I just feel like, we can press a little more, press the gas a little bit more to, squeeze that thing out to help our team out.
For you as an individual on the field, when it comes to the second half and making those adjustments, what switches in your brain to hone in and play more aggressively?
Like I said, I think that whenever you're a smart player, you just try to see where the offense attacking you at, and then you just go in the second half. You see the same formation, or you see the way the offense is lined up. You just know that they're not really going to deviate too much from what they've done in the first half. They may throw a few wrinkles in there, but for the most part, they're going to come back to successful plays. And I feel like, as a defensive back for myself, if I see a guy, maybe got me on the route and the quarterback didn't see him, I just make sure, like, if I see that formation again, that I'm pretty much tighter on my coverage, or do a little something different in my technique to where I could be successful and finish the play in a successful manner. But it's so tough as a defensive back because, at any given time, the offense can run a double move off the play that you've seen. So you sort of always want to be smart in situations to know, like, when you can take chances, or like in this coverage, I can pretty much take a chance. I know my safety got me over the top, or I don't have a safety this play. I may got to be a little bit more conservative and play top down to not give up the double move because I know I don't have help. So it's just all those scenarios as a defensive back when I go in the second half to always be out on high alert, but also always try to play aggressive to make a play too.
You said the Bills defense has a veteran-led defense. There's also some rookies who are playing meaningful snaps on defense and learning about what it's like to make second-half adjustments in an NFL game. What is your communication like with Maxwell Hairston when it comes to making changes?
I just, I don't want to be in his ear so much, but it's all about Max getting out there and getting the reps and getting out there and just being able to see things from his skill set, because I can tell him, yeah, man, go out there. When he hit this point, that's when you open up and break. But my body's different from his, and you just gotta, as like I always said, like, cornerback is so much of a field position to where it's like nobody can really like tell you exactly what movements to make in a certain situation, because everybody's body is different. And also, he can get to this point quicker than I can get to this point, or this receiver gets to this point at a certain distance, but this receiver don't. But I played against him before. It's just so many situations that goes into like playing defensive back at a high level. It's all about angles. It's about being balanced, having a strong lower body. So all the things that he has, but just putting it all together. And also it's the mind thing, like getting beat on a route, but then coming back the next play, having the confidence to have the same technique and do it over again, just knowing like it's not you. It's just sometimes it just happens. Like if you line up consistently each and every time and do it the same way each and every time with confidence and poise, like you're gonna win more than you lose. So in this position, that's what it's all about, and keeping that confidence, which he has. So he's been doing a great job, just in front of Miami game, getting in, Jalen Waddle making an incredible catch, but he coming back in the second half
that was big,
and making a big time interception on a similar play where the quarterback threw the ball on a deep ball, and he was
Joey Bosa pressured him,
and he was in great position. So it's just like with cornerback, that's all it is. You can go out there and cover a guy 60 plays the best, and then on the 61st play, you're not at your best. Yeah. But that's just the world that we live in. Like, so you just got to have, like I always say, that armadillo skin to be able to just shake off anything and go back out there and just give it your best effort each and every time. So that's all the cornerback is about. I say it's like hand-to-hand combat. It's like you can't go up there against a good receiver and give him the same look each and every time. You got to switch it up a little bit. You got to have a great foundation. You got to have a good change-up. But at the end of the day, if you have that fastball, that consistent fastball, you've had so many reps at doing it this way, and it works, and you consistent and you confident in it, like, you're going to be good. So, like, if you have that mindset playing this position, like, which he has, he's going to be great in this league for a long time. So, yeah.
It's important to have thick skin in the league, especially at cornerback, like you say, because you could allow a pass on one play or a catch on one play, and then the next play you have to clear your mind and be ready to go in attack mode again. Where did you learn to have that thick skin?
trial and error. Like I said, I mean, I wasn't always like this. Just growing up, just being a competitor, like you always want to be at your best, no matter what, no matter who you're playing against. But you got to go into this thing knowing like all your hard work, at some point it's gonna play off, but it may not be where you want it to, but it's gonna come. But saying that to say this, like at cornerback, it's just one of those positions to where it's like you constantly got to redefine yourself and try to find new ways to get better, because this league is moving at a rapid pace, and the guys that hone in on the fundamentals are the best ones, like great eyes, great hands, great feet. Like those are the things it takes to be great. But I just feel like for me playing this position, and playing it at a high level, having games and stretches where I'm not my best, then having games and stretches where I am my best, like the best advice is just never be too high, never be too low, because like this game has a great way of humbling those who think they have it figured out. Any given Sunday, like anybody can not be at their best. Like any player, any team, like any coach, like it don't matter who, any trainer, like you can have those days. So it's just like playing this position, like you got to go in into with the mindset is like I'm gonna work extremely hard, and I'm gonna have days, even though I worked extremely hard at my craft, I'm gonna have days when I'm not my best, and you got to be okay with that. And like you got to be okay with preparing to be like perfect, but knowing like you'll never be perfect. You have to be okay with that. And that's something that I battled with early on in my career. Just now, me being an older guy, being a guy that played the game for a long time, like I know that. So no matter what the outcome of a play or a series or a game or a couple games, like my confidence will never waver, because I know like this is what I signed up for. This is what it is. I can work extremely hard and it not go my way, but I'm still going to come back and work extremely hard, because I know at some point it's going to go my way. So you got to have that in anything, in football, in life, in anything. But just for this position, like the best ones know that and understand that, so they okay with the outcome of a play and not letting that dictate who they are as a player, like or their attitude towards themselves as who. How can I explain this? Don't let like a temporary like outcome of a play or a series dictate who you are as a player, like, because that don't like
dictate the rest of the game.
No, that too, but like the longevity of all the work that you put in, like that can't be erased. So that's the beauty of the game too, because you got to, like I said, you got to constantly find ways to get better, because like this league is moving and it's going to continue to. So that's the beauty of like being a competitor, being someone that plays the game and plays this position, and also just being someone that loves to compete. Like just know like they got guys that love to compete just like you. So it's going to be a never-ending battle of ups and downs. But the best ones that can deal with that physically and mentally are the great ones.
Some great words of wisdom from you right there, Trey.
I feel like I was preaching a little bit too much right now.
No, I like it. Let's do it. Who cares? Let's preach.
Yeah, but like when I get to talking about this position, because I just love it so much.
About it.
I like to like give insight on it, because I've lived it and I'm living it in real time, and I just know how it could be mentally and physically on people like each and every day. Even practice, like. You gain your confidence from practice, but like it be times where you be your best self at practice, and you get to like, hold on, am I not that good? Like it's a never ending battle. So like the ones that could like brush that off to the side and just hone in on that moment and continue to get better no matter the outcome of a play or a series, like those are the ones that last long and play well football, and play good football and make big time plays.
There's a lot of guys inside this building who are really hard workers and do things that none of us see, because it's in the meetings, it's during practices, it's in the weight room. We are starting something called Dog of the Week, where Trey White is going to give us his Dog of the Week. This could be from the game. This could be what he's seeing in the facility that we don't get to see. Trey, who is your first Dog of the Week?
I wish we could have been giving this out, Maddy. Like
I know.
We got so many dogs. Let's say that. We got so many people that's deserving it. But this is a person that I get to see more than I get to see a little bit more of my teammates because he's in my room. But I gotta pass it out to the DBs first, like for the first one.
Okay. Yep, makes sense.
This guy here, just to see the growth, because I wasn't here his first year, and just me coming in and just seeing the way that this guy worked, and his attention to detail, the way he overcome a little bit of adversity he may have, or just just his confidence and approach of making calls on the field, being confident in what he's saying, and going out there and exhilarating that, but also making plays in big time moments for our team. This guy Cole Bishop is a dog.
Woo! I was wondering if it was going to be Cole.
This guy is
buried
a dog.
The lead there.
He's a dog, dog, not a chihuahua, dog.
Absolutely. He looks like a dog on the field.
Dog.
How awesome has it been to watch his transformation? I know you weren't here for the first year,
last year,
but the transformation you've seen from the beginning of the season to where we're at now.
Just me coming in as, when I came in at OTAs, when we were just doing workouts, just because I was able to work out with him, so I was in a group with him. It was Taylor Rapp, myself, and Cole, so they put us in a group together, and I like to lift a little bit, but these guys, these guys lift, for real lift. But I could just see the hunger, and a lot of I've been working out and being in groups for a long time, and high school, you see what the work could do, but then when you get to college, when everybody is competing to get to that level that we ultimately want to get to in the NFL, you see people start to separate themselves in the amount of work they do, and when they're in a group setting, how they do it. And I've seen some of the best athletes. I've been around the Odell Beckhams. I've been around the Leonard Fournettes, the whoever you want, Lyle Collins, the Neil Hunters. I've been around these guys. I know what they do in the weight room and how much work it takes. But coming here and then coming to the NFL and seeing it too, and see how the work off the field, translates to on the field. But I was able to see it early. I could tell that he had something that he wanted to prove coming into this year, even though I wasn't here last year, but I didn't know what was feeding that hunger. But I could just see the confidence just build and build and build and build. And I'm just watching as me, because I'm new in a sense to who he is, but
right.
Obviously he knew who I was, because we pretty much talked a little bit as we were working out and stuff, but just me. And then fast forward to OTAs, going out to the practices, and then coming back, going to training camp. And then once we got to the games and we got a couple under his belt, and then once he made that play against the Saints, I was like, okay. And then a couple more weeks, the ball continued to find him. It's always something that we always say, takeaways come in bunches. When you get that first one, they just start to come. But this guy's, he's a ball magnet. He's making plays on the ball. He's making, T for L's. But, that's just the end result of, what he put in before. That's a real testament of, real hard work. It does pay off. So it was, so great to see. We got so many more examples. But, that's just me coming in as somebody who wasn't here last year, and seeing a guy, that wants it, that legit wants it, but ultimately is a talented ass football, a legit player, that can play at a high level, can run, jump. He has so much knowledge of the game, he knows what's coming, so much knowledge of the defense too, reading formations, seeing plays before they happen, making checks before they happen. So it's all those things. And the second year players in this defense for a safety is not the easiest
thing. There's a lot on the safeties in this defense.
It's a lot.
Bobby Babich tells us all the time.
It's a lot, a lot of communication, a lot of what ifs. We have so many calls and checks to be on the same page, and for him to be able to do that, diagnose the play, the formations, put himself in position, make calls to the corners to make sure we're on the same page, and then look at the offense and see where he can make a play and go out there and do that in the midst of, you only have really 30, 20 seconds
Yeah.
to be able to get the call, line up, make some adjustments if the offense motion to shift, which we know they're gonna, because 80, 90% of offense are motion to shift.
Yeah.
They're not gonna show you the same picture. And he's able to do that, diagnose all defense, know where he's supposed to be, and then put himself in position, communicate with the corners and the linebackers, and be able to make the play in the midst of like that 20. Like, you don't understand how hard that is. That's so tough. And to be physical too in that manner too. Like, I have so much respect for like the things that the safeties do in the defense, like for all our players, but like just to be a young guy to come on and be a starter, to play in this defense as a safety, to make all the checks and go in and make the plays while the bullets are flying, like that's so hard.
It's
like
dog.
so that's a dog. Like a dog. Like, but it's up here too,
Yeah.
like to where it's like, man, like he's seeing it before it comes. Like you could just see a player like starting to ascend, and like I'm just speaking from the work that I've seen, like over the last how I've been 7, 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy, a dog, man. But it started like from like little habits of
It
like
started
in a
in
way,
April
you know,
when the
just
workout
little stuff like
started.
that. But like this guy's a dog, and I enjoyed playing with him because like as somebody just watching player, because I remember when I came in as a young guy and just going into second year, third, like just seeing like guys that's, you know, a little bit older, just seeing how, you know, they like, man, like
They start to respect you.
man, like you start to earn it, and like that becomes something that your teammates expect too, because
Yeah.
like they start to expect you to make those big plays.
Mhm.
But as a competitor and as a ball player, like that's what you want. Like that's what you want. Like in the midst of, it's nothing like in the fourth quarter, like your teammates, like you going out there and your teammates looking at you like, I know he's about to make a play for the team to get us the ball back. Like you don't know how many times like I've been in that in my career. It's like, man, like I swear it's been like 4 or 5 times
Wow.
legit where I've told somebody, I was like, look, I'm about to get the ball, like I'm about to bring the ball back. And I brought the ball back. This guy is bringing the ball back, Maddy. Like, he's bringing the ball back, but he ain't saying he bringing the ball back. He just going out there and doing it.
That quiet confidence.
Dog, though.
That's awesome.
Dog.
Bills Mafia is going to love to hear this answer because it's been so awesome to see Cole Bishop come onto the scene, and you could see that he's playing faster, not thinking as much, playing confidently, and it's resulting in takeaways and passes defensed and a lot more in the future. We cannot wait for Cole Bishop to continue to grow up in this Bills defense. We're going to pitch to our interview now. It's with center Connor McGovern, so enjoy it, and we'll be back for more after. Connor, thanks for coming on and hanging out, talking a little ball, and talking some Thanksgiving.
Perfect. Thank you for having me.
Food and football, your two favorite things, right?
Exactly. Easy enough.
You're in your second year playing center with the Bills. How have you found a new home at this position, Connor?
Well, it's just kind of I've been away from my home. Like, it just feels good to be back in my natural position. Now, second year, even more comfortable with it. And it's just something my entire career I've been just trying to get back to.
Why have you been trying to get back to it?
Just what my natural position is. Played a couple years of guard and like very comfortable, had a lot of fun at guard, but just always been a center at heart.
Always been a center at heart. It's a position that you have to do a lot of different things. And I mean, you are making sure your quarterback's okay. You are snapping the football. You are communicating with your guards. Why is it a natural fit for you there?
Just I've always just liked that role, just making sure everyone's on the same page, just taking control of commands like that. And I've just found that natural to me.
Well, you have to have a great communication with your quarterback, Josh Allen, a great relationship with Josh Allen when it comes to playing center at that position. How has your relationship grown with him specific to that to that position?
I would say just the trust that we have in each other. Anytime, like, I'll make the calls, he makes calls. Like last year when I first took over the position, like he was always double checking with me. Now it's whatever I call he's comfortable with. Of course, he always has the final say if he sees something differently. And like last year might question a little bit, but no, if he wants to change it, we're full into that. And he's comfortable with me. Like just the open dialogue. I'm not afraid to tell him no. He's not afraid to tell me no. And it just makes it better at the end of the day.
What's the communication between you two pre-snap and once the ball is snapped?
So pre-snap, there's a lot of something. They come to the line. I'm giving them thumbs up, thumbs down. Some plays, just telling them to instantly get out. We don't like it. tell him if we do like the play. He's always double checking, like, because sometimes he can't tell where guys are aligned on the D line. So it's just we're always in constant communication before the snap. After the snap, not so much. Like, we'll have a couple times if one of us we end up making wrong call or something. Both of us know, we instantly just look at each other and we know we screwed up, and either we point to ourselves or we kind of give that look at each other.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always constantly communicating with each other.
Pre-snap and once the ball snapped, there's 10 seconds about that goes by. It is so quick that you're communicating these things and then the play is unfolding.
Yeah.
When you're in those few moments before the ball snapped or you're doing your most communication, does it feel like time goes by slow?
No,
or does it feel like you have half a second and you need to get 10 words out?
It is going fast, but I live by the motto, and it's one we all live by, is if we're all wrong, then we're right. Like, if all 5 of us up front are wrong together, then we're doing the right thing. So it's make a call, stick with it. Don't just try like stumbling over words, try to get the perfect look. Sometimes the defense is going to have a better call than you. So long as we're all on the same page, you can't be beat.
Beyond your quarterback, you've got 4 other teammates on the line with you in terms of offensive linemen, your guards and your tackles. How do you communicate with them before the snap?
Yeah, so a lot of it, they can't hear me all the way out there. So either they see where I'm pointing, or most of the time that the guards are relaying stuff to the tackle and tackle is relaying outside the tight ends. And then when we're in third and long, like Ty Johnson, he can't hear me when I'm making a call, especially on the road. So he's following where I'm pointing. Like, and then Josh is communicating to make sure. So if, like, say he's motioned out, he's coming back in. He didn't know where I pointed at first. So Josh sees where we're going, or maybe he changed the calls. So he's constantly communicating Ty. So we're all it's just everyone's communicating with each other.
It is amazing what happens in those moments. Yeah. In just simple pointing, if you can't hear what you're saying, or just a few simple words to orchestrate what unfolds in the next 6 seconds after.
Yeah, it's not like we're having like open-ended dialogue going back and forth. Sometimes it's literally just tap a hat, pointing, or just like come out, thumbs down, thumbs up, stuff like that. It's good enough.
Your rushing offense, the Bills' rushing offense, has been dominant this season, best in the league. You as an offensive lineman and your teammates have been so good at opening up rushing lanes for the running backs. How long does it take for something like this to happen?
Something like that. It's been years in the process. Like, you saw, like, the past 2 years we've been good and getting better and better and better, and then this year it's gone off to a whole nother level. And a lot of that's to do with just the running backs in our meetings and just seeing how, like, they think about hitting the hole, and then they see how we're setting up the blocks. And it could be as simple as, like, if they don't cut back too soon, like, they set up the blocks for us. If they just really press it before they cut back, just stuff like that. Like, you think it's like, oh, it's so easy, just get the ball and run. Or just find out little tiny things that we can make better. Like, say, like, I can have my head outside more, and like that gets the defense to flow over the linebacker to flow over the top more, and that sets up James Cook for the cutback. Just little things like that, just placement, so we're comfortable with each other, and it's really shown how much it's elevated even this year.
You spoke about James Cook and the running backs being in offensive line meetings together.
Yep.
Why has that been a big part of the success on the field?
Just because they know what we're doing, what we're thinking about, and then we know what they're thinking about. So, like, when we have mid-zone, say James Cook really thinks, he's like, all right, this week I really want to press it, and I'm thinking about cutting back how defense flows over top. Or it could be simple as, like, when we're playing in Carolina, like, we're thinking about getting the ball outside now because they have bigger guys up front, so we want to get them running. So just being in meetings and just knowing what each other like and what we're seeing just helps everything out.
Cook has great vision.
Yes,
he
elite
is
vision.
Patient for the holes to open up. One of the best running backs in the league this year. What's shocked you the most about his development?
His development, just how he reads the defense, and like the good job he does is setting up the blocks for us. So, like, he doesn't get up and he's not cutting or making moves too far advanced, and like, so we can't get up to linebackers. He's pressing, allows us to get on linebackers, and then he's making a move. So it makes our job much easier when he's doing an elite job back there.
When it comes to a running back like James Cook, you look back to his time at Georgia. He was not a big-time starter. He wasn't their number one running back. He grew into a role with Georgia. And watch what he's done with the Bills in just 4 seasons is amazing.
Yeah, it's completely great to watch. And, like, it's just so much fun, too, just seeing the enjoyment he gets with it. Like, like, he gets to that first level, he's gone. Like, he can make anything happen, like make guys miss here, miss there. He gets through the smallest holes. It's just a lot of fun watching him go.
When do you have a feel for, James Cook, he's going to go off in this game?
It's not really feeling, because you know it's going to happen, because like, you give him a chance. You just need to give him a small chance, and he can take it to the house at any time.
When you look at the type of player that James Cook is,
Yeah.
off the field, we'll say, the man of few
Very,
words
very,
to
very
the
quiet,
media,
yeah.
how has he opened up more to you guys as an offensive line?
Yeah, like he jokes around with us. He has a lot more fun. Like he's definitely, I would say over the past 2 years with him, he's definitely opened up a lot more. Like he's not that just shell, just walking around by himself, very quiet, reserved. Like now he's in with the jokes. He's talking to all of us. Like he's a lot more comfortable around us, I would say.
And why is his success just as much your success?
I would just say, just like always, O-line and running back are just intertwined with whatever we do. If we fail our blocks, he's got to make multiple guys miss. But just like when we know we give him a chance, there's no one better than him.
You spoke about his elite vision.
Yeah.
You see the field very well as an offensive lineman. From a football player's perspective, what does elite vision mean to you?
As an O-lineman or
as a running back?
No, just elite vision for him. Like he could see it, like coming to, like, say if I don't have my head front side of a block and he sees too much go outside, he's thinking about, all right, I'm just going to press this and then I'm going to cut back and make this guy miss. Or he might see me, I've already covered up front side. All right, I can easily get outside now, and just seeing little things. And then he sees like past that how linebackers fitting, where he needs to make a hole. And then sometimes if there's not a hole, I'm just going to lower shoulder and get 2 or 3 yards out of this and just make something out of nothing.
Similar to the offensive lineman, things happen over such a short period of time for running backs, and the way that he's able to, I think, anticipate things that are about to happen and then see it, and whether it's grab a first down or whether it's score a touchdown for the team, it's been awesome to watch him do that.
It's been so much fun to watch him.
Another person that's a part of the offensive line room that is a secret weapon, I think, to what you guys do is your offensive line coach, Aaron Cromer.
Yes. Sure.
What is so unique about the way that he coaches?
I would say the best thing he does, like he looks at everyone different. Like he knows me and Dion aren't built the same. Like we're not going to block someone the same way. Like he goes, all 5 of us, he finds our strengths and our weaknesses, and he builds upon those weaknesses, and he just elevates us up even more. Like I've been around a lot of coaches that just teach all 5 guys the same way. We're not all built the same way. He does a great job of just finding everyone's strength and just building upon that.
Why is it important to individualize what players are doing and teach based off of that?
Because no 2 guys are the same and no 2 positions are the same. Like Dave and Saibo, they're completely different players, how they act. Saibo's an absolute freak of nature, and Dave's a technician through and through. Like it's just they need to be taught differently, and like they see the game differently too. It's like how me and Dave are very visual learners. Like we walk through, we're asked a lot of questions, we're very involved with everything going on, and other guys are just like they need to go out and walk through things, and just like we're all different learners. We're all just different speed, and Chrome does a great job teaching everyone differently.
Cromer also gives off the vibe that he's just like dad energy, just
Very
like
much.
nice guy energy.
Yeah.
Why is he a part of the family here?
Oh, he's just great. Like, so he got mad at me back in the spring when I call him, he's like the Miss Rachel of the offensive line.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So he keeps us all in check, keeps us all in line. So it's kind of like he's running a daycare sometimes, make sure we're all in check, but then he's also teaching us. And to be simple as thing, like we're learning like 3x1 formations, 2x2 back in the spring, just doing like simple install day one. And just like when someone gets it right, he's like, good, like literally just sounding it out for us, just taking over step by step. And it's just a lot of fun. And now he's Miss Rachel for us.
Okay, if he's Miss Rachel, who are the cast of characters on the offensive line?
I really don't know. I couldn't tell you that. We have a lot of characters up front, I would say.
It changes day to day.
Day to day, very much. So that everyone has their own unique personality.
Okay, well, every position group is also unique to the team. When it comes to the offensive line meeting room, what is something that's in the offensive line meeting room that isn't in other position meeting rooms?
As in, what do you mean? Like
object, food, the way the room is laid out?
Yeah, so a lot of times we don't meet in our own room. We meet in the team room just because we're all very large human beings. And it's very tight for us to fit in the O-line room, so we like having space. So we'll go in the team meeting room and just literally just spread out over there so we can all fit in the big chairs. So a lot of the other guys come in on the team and like they'll try to walk through and you got to yell at them and get out of our team meeting room, even though we're not really supposed to be in there, but we take it over because it's more comfortable. When we're in our actual meeting room, it's a tight little room, but it's cozy for us. We always have the most snacks, I would say. Our rookies always do a great job decorating the rooms, even if that's for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. We decorate for everything. So it's always a competition between us, tight ends, quarterback, whoever has the rookies, and we got to make sure our rookies decorate the room the best.
What did the room look like for Halloween?
It literally just looked like someone came in and just threw up Halloween all over the place.
So they
we
did
had
a good job.
Oh, fantastic job. Chase did a wonderful job. He had buckets of candy everywhere, tables
Okay,
wrapped.
Chase.
We had lights. We had skeletons. We had, you name it, we had it in the room.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Who's the most interesting person in the offensive line room?
It has to be Dion. 100%.
Has to be Dion.
Yeah, I don't even have to say why. It's just Dion, easily.
Who's somebody that keeps you on your toes in the offensive line room?
Keeps me on my toes. In which way, like, keep me on my toes?
Whether
like,
it's, you could go either way, any way with
Yeah.
this. I mean, whether it's, I don't know what I'm going to expect from this person day to day, or keeps you on your toes and he's got funny one-liners coming out the wazoo.
I would say Osiris probably keeps you on toes because you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth because like he's quiet most of the time. Then all of a sudden he'll just like sneakily say something, and it's usually only enough for me or Spencer right next to him to hear it, and we'll start laughing, and then he'll play it off like he didn't say anything. So it's just like subtle little things he'll do like that. You're not expecting it. Then I would say on the other end that keeps me on the toes is Dave, like because he's always questioning things, just how we always see the game. Like we see the game the same way, but we're always just talking how we're going to hit things, who we're going to like, just talking defense. So like he's always keeping my toes on the opposite side of that.
Who's got the most energy in the mornings in the room?
Dion's a ball of energy all the time.
I feel like you're also a ball of energy all the time.
I wouldn't say that.
Not in the mornings?
No, I'm a morning person also, but like Dion's a whole nother level. I don't think he sleeps. He's always doing something going on.
Yeah,
he always has energy.
You're right. Okay, you guys have 5 to 10 minutes of free time before an offensive line meeting starts. What is the group doing?
Well, half the guys are probably in the bathroom, first off. So that's right there. Everyone else is just relaxing, going on, just talking about random things. Usually Cromer's in there early with us, so we'll be talking about different things, either where guys went to eat recently or we're planning. So like, say we're on the road, so Cromer always likes to ask us where we're going to dinner because some guys go out to eat, some don't. Or it could be Friday morning after Thursday night, we go out for O-line dinner, ask a question about that. So most of the time it revolves around food, I would say.
It's
typical.
good. It's good. It's typical, but so many people love food and so many people talk about food. And you guys know good food. You make some really great food.
Yep.
Connor, Thanksgiving is coming up. What is happening in a McGovern household during Thanksgiving?
There's going to be a lot of food consumed, a lot. So most of the guys that don't have family in town always come over our house. We do. My wife, I would say my wife does most of the work just because we're here all the time. So she's doing a lot of the prepping, getting the house ready. So we have a big spread. We always do, obviously you got to do turkey, do ham, do kielbasa also. So those are our main meats. Then you just do all the sides. Yeah. So that's something I grew up, like my family always did for every holiday had a kielbasa.
Yum.
So I continue that tradition now. So we'll do different appetizers, sides, and just desserts upon desserts. So we always have a huge spread.
You love Thanksgiving. Where
Love
does it
Thanksgiving.
rank amongst other holidays?
I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. It's one of the best, if not the best holiday for me. Yeah.
Number one? Are you
It's
confident
uncontested,
putting
like,
it there?
It's honestly tied for Christmas in my heart.
Okay.
Like, just everything about Thanksgiving, the food, the fellowship, everything. I'm a fall guy through and through. Like, I much rather fall over winter. And I think just everything, it kind of adds up. Like, obviously, yeah, Christmas is Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to beat, but just something about Thanksgiving just always just resonates with me.
What's your favorite dish for Thanksgiving?
So I like just making like a gobbler sandwich, like literally. So I'll get whatever type of bread we have, usually some type of sweet Hawaiian roll or anything, or whatever roll we have, basically. Turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce on it, pour a little, and then close it up, then dip it in gravy.
Yum.
That's like my go-to.
What's your most underrated dish for Thanksgiving? Think doesn't get enough love, but is good.
Stuffing. I feel like people, not the cornbread stuffing, like true stuffing. I feel like no one gives it time of the day.
And you love it.
Love it. Love it.
What's something you can do without on Thanksgiving?
I don't know. Everything I have is like, I'm not
Like
putting out
nothing.
anything bad.
I'm eating everything.
Yeah, I literally, so like people are like, oh, like I don't do green bean casserole. I don't like I'm not going to put something out in my house that I'm not going to eat myself, you know?
Makes sense. You love to cook. What are you most proud of that you've cooked on Thanksgiving?
Probably like the thing I enjoy the most and most proud of is, so my grandmother had her own recipe for how she did her holiday ham. It's like a sweeter style. I'm not going to tell you, it's a family secret how we make it. That's probably my favorite thing to make.
Okay.
And then I will say that's probably one thing my oldest brother, he makes, and he makes it better than that. So I'm still trying to, so no one truly, he's the only one that learned from her how to make it. So he makes it the best. But I'm slowly learning too.
How do you make your turkey?
I'm just as simple, just roast it. I've done it before. I've smoked it, fried it. I'm just classic, just roasted through and through.
And that tastes the best to you. Still moist?
It-
Still good?
It's still very good. Always moist. That's like some people, I don't know, line. I won't name names, that don't like Thanksgiving. They know who they are. I always say turkey's dry. I'm like, then you're making it wrong.
You're
Like,
doing it
it's
wrong.
not my fault that you make your turkey dry and you think it's overrated. I make it every time. It's moist. It's delicious. I like Thanksgiving and turkey so much that my wife gives me a lot of shit for this. As at least once a month, I'll make like a Thanksgiving meal. Yeah.
Once a month,
At
Connor?
least once a month. Yeah, I'll go get a giant turkey breast, roast it, make all the sides, and then for about 3 or 4 days, I'm making.
How much work does that take to do once a month?
No, it's honestly not that bad. Like, I'll do it like a Sunday or a Monday, like out of the season, usually Sunday, during the season Monday, and it's just a couple hours to roast turkey, and then you just make the sides. It's really not that hard.
You must be a speed cooker, because I think if I tried to do that, it would take me 12 hours.
It doesn't take that long. Like, it obviously you're making in the morning, it's ready in the afternoon, but like it's one of those comfort meals for me,
You
and
love
always do it.
Thanksgiving so much that you have Thanksgiving once a month.
Yeah, and then it's my wife and daughter hate it. Well, I shouldn't say they don't really tolerate it as much. So I'm the only one eating. So I eat it for 3 or 4 days, and then I'll give my dogs turkey too on top of it. So it's me and my 2 dogs eating Thanksgiving meal at least once a month.
A happy house.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the food coma hits. What are you doing?
Eating more.
Eating more.
Yeah, I double down. I don't even care if we weigh in on Fridays if I have to. I'm eating so much at Thanksgiving. But luckily, so we do our whole feast downstairs. So we do a whole tables, everything out in the basement, spread out. And luckily, we got a gigantic couch on there. So I think last year we had like 6 people sleeping on it. 6 offensive linemen sleeping on the couch at once. Everyone was just out cold.
That is amazing. Well, Connor, I'm so happy that your favorite holiday is right around the corner and you
Can't
get
wait.
to celebrate it and make all the great food.
Oh, I'm so excited. Can't wait.
Thanks for coming on.
Of course.
Appreciate
Thank you for
it.
having me.
We hope you enjoyed that interview with Connor McGovern. He loves Thanksgiving so much, and since it's Thanksgiving week, we're going to continue the conversation about Thanksgiving. Trey, what's a Thanksgiving like in the White household?
We eat. I'm gonna tell you that. We get some food. Some food get ate. The Thanksgiving table hate to see us coming. We have so many dishes like on the table that we spread out each and every year. And
You said it's not a traditional Thanksgiving.
It's never.
What makes it unique?
Well, obviously, it's never going to be traditional, being with the schedule that I have.
That's true.
So we try to make it work, but when we do, it goes down. We got a lot that's on the table, but I'm gonna
Top 3 dishes.
I'm gonna name 3. Baked mac and cheese.
Ooh. Who's making the baked mac and cheese?
It just depends on where we are. Like who do we have coming up that time?
Okay.
Like, stuffed bell peppers.
What are they stuffed with? That sounds good.
Shrimp, ground meat, rice. However you want to top it off. Like this is the thing. Like this is what we do. And then the gumbo. I know like traditionally like people don't put gumbo on a Thanksgiving spread, but
Trey, it's only
that.
right. You're from
I'm from
Shreveport.
Louisiana. We gonna have the
We
gumbo. So this year, Akia's mom's coming this year. So, and expect me to be probably about 5 or 6 or 7 pounds, a little heavy this week. Cause I'm
Do the
anticipating
weigh-in after?
that. Oh, for sure. I'm definitely gonna do the weigh-in before. I'm gonna do the weigh-in before.
Before and after.
I'm
Okay.
gonna talk to him and let him see, cause I'm gonna stuff myself a little bit, but. So those are the main 3 dishes.
Where are the
but,
cookies?
No. This sweet potato pie.
That's
sweet
your
potato
dessert
pie.
on Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet potato pie. What we have? Carrot cake. What else? We got lemon cake. We can do peanut butter cake.
Wow.
Like those chocolate chip cookies are off limits. Like when Thanksgiving comes, we got other things. We got other things going on, like grandma's pie. Pie, sweet potato pie, peanut butter cake, like stuff like that. But no, we're on it.
That sounds awesome.
No, we're on it.
I wish I was in attendance. I can't wait to hear about all the food eaten. The Bills have played on Thanksgiving a few times. You've been a part of those games. I want to go back to 2019, Thanksgiving game against the Dallas Cowboys. It was like Josh Allen's coming out party. He completed 79% of his passes, had 2 touchdowns. What do you remember about the early days when Josh Allen was proving who he was to the world?
I mean, like that was what year was that for him?
2019.
That was his second year.
Second year.
Okay, but like okay,
So like end of November, second year.
we were playing some meaningful football too.
Mhm.
We was like 9-3, 9-4. We were at a good spot, but like yeah, you could tell like we were ascending as a team then. Playoffs for sure, 2019. Oh, Josh was a dog that day, wasn't he? What? It's not many days that he's not a dog. Like,
This was a game where it was on a national stage, so you have everybody sat for Thanksgiving, and he's a young quarterback. You guys know he's a dog yet, but the whole world didn't really find that out until we had watched the entire 2019 season, and to see what he put on tape and to see it on Thanksgiving, it was like, oh dang, this guy's
against the Cowboys
completing
too.
almost 80% of his passes against the Cowboys.
That's hard to do.
Yeah,
That's hard to do. Like 80% of your passes, 79%. Like that's 8 out of 10. Like that's
he had a passing
crazy.
and rushing touchdown. He flexed his muscle on the ground too.
I mean, and
running the
then to do
football.
that against the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, like that's everybody's watching too. I mean, like that's just a bigger audience for everybody to see what we already knew though. Like for his first year, I seen him hurdle a guy, like standing straight up, like hurdle him, like so it's like it's not much that we haven't seen him do, but we can't take that for granted. He was a dog then. I mean, still a dog now, but like 2019, like I know after the game, I like took a bite of the turkey. That was a big time win though, because that was on a Thursday night. We just came off. I believe we played the Broncos.
Yes, you did.
We played the Broncos.
You're crazy that you can remember that.
I'm telling you, like the mind, like it's certain things that
I
just
just
don't
looked
forget.
up that game,
Yeah.
so I
We
remembered
beat-
seeing the
that was
Broncos
that was a
before,
defensive slug. Like that was one of the, like that was I gotta pick that game. That's probably why I
but-
remember.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That year you had 6 picks, I think.
They was
you
giving
tied
them
for the lead.
out.
The,
They was
the
giving
lead
them
lead.
out. They was giving them out. Like they was giving them out. Like that's what I'm saying. It was one of those instances.
That was your All-Pro season, 2019.
They was giving them out, Maddie.
No,
Like,
you were
that's one
getting
of
them, Trey.
They was giving them out. They come in bunches, like I said. I started hot.
Hmm
I got 2 in one game, and then yeah, that's all it take. Let's come on, spread
Bring
the
that
love over
energy
here.
back.
What we got? Six more games.
Yeah,
come on.
we got.
There's no reason I can't get to pick a game
Yeah.
now.
Let's go.
Come on,
Channel
let's do it. Like what?
Channel it.
Oh, let's do it.
We're speaking it into
Let's do
existence
it.
right now.
I need to put myself on one of these dog of the week weeks.
Yeah,
That'll be great.
that would be great.
But we was talking about Thanksgiving, enough about me. But yeah, no, that game was great. I mean, that was one of the great seasons, like as a defense and as, you know, like you said, Josh coming along. I mean, he was just displaying what we already knew. And for a national artist to see against the Cowboys, Jerry's World, like, you know, America's team, like it lined up perfectly. But you know, we enjoyed it. It was a great ride back. We had great time on a short week. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
those short weeks are so tough because you can't get as much study that you want in because it's just a balance
I cannot
of
imagine what it is
just a
like.
balance of trying to get the body back, study film, get rest.
Part of what you signed up for, right?
for sure.
Thursday night games
Those
happen.
guys, you
They
know.
happen to the good teams because you
Mm.
want to be in the primetime window for
That's what
everybody
you
to
want.
see. All right, Trey, we hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. What's going on over there? You know what? You was all in my business. Like what's going on over there? Like what's the Thanksgiving spread over there at your house?
At
Like,
my
what's going
house,
on?
well, Trey, it's just me
Just-
and my husband.
yeah, I know.
No,
You got a
no
dog?
kids
No
yet.
dog?
No dog. You know, it's nice because it's just a day off of work in the middle of the season
Yeah.
when it's starting to get crazy around here because it's the end of November, December, and January football is coming when it really, really matters. So it's nice just to like relax for a day in the middle of the week. My family's in Chicago. My husband's
That's-
family's in Florida. I'll
Okay.
travel for Christmas, but we just stay in Buffalo. So we're not going to do traditional either. We're going to make some short ribs, open a nice bottle of wine,
Okay.
and make
Okay.
some mashed potatoes. I'm going to
Okay.
make a chocolate mousse for
who do most
dessert.
of the cooking though? That's the thing. You cook?
This girl,
You cook, man?
I cook.
You can imagine.
I'm
Matt, you
pretty
cook?
good. I'm pretty good.
Okay. Is this like cookbook, by the book cooking, or is this like made
It's
from
half
trial
and-
and
it's
error
half
and
and
soul
half.
too?
It's half and half. I'll do like a recipe, but then I'll put my own things in it.
Okay.
I look at it for reference, and then I don't like to measure things. I just like to, you know,
Off
you
of
measure
feel.
on love and
Okay,
feel.
that's what I thought. So, I'm gonna start my cooking journey I could do enough to survive. I'm not saying that I can tear down, but I could do enough to survive.
What's your expertise dish? What's your famous dish?
I mean, I don't have a famous dish, but I could scramble some, like, just stuff. Like, if I'm left alone in a house for like a month, I could survive. I could scramble eggs. I can make pancakes. I could do some
go.
like, I can make spaghetti. I can fry chicken. Like, the
Oh,
air fryer.
okay.
The air fryer have saved, like, those things are a lifesaver, man. I'm not even going, not to get off subject, but the air fryer, like.
I don't have an air fryer, and somebody called in to One Bills Live when I was on the radio show one day, and they were like, Maddie, you need to get an air fryer. Like, it is life-changing. Maybe one day I'll do it.
Air fryer product, man, I'm telling you, think I could be on one of those cooking shows. It gives me that much confidence.
I could see it.
You know, I could see, over the break, I did some steak. I got a grill at my house. So I did steak. I did, like, what else I did? Shrimp I did some stuff. Chicken, like, I did some chicken, like, on the grill. Just trial and error, like, just expanding, because I'm just usually, like, doing, like, simple stuff. But I could survive, and I'm proud of that, though. Like, coming into the league, I don't think I probably could have survived. But now,
Look at you now.
9 years later, I can survive. I'm just telling you. I can survive. So, yeah.
And pancakes and fried chicken, that's extensive.
I can make some good.
That's more than just microwaving.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could ramen, like, stuff like that, quick fix stuff. I can make some mashed potatoes. I can make mac and cheese. Like, I could survive. Like, and I'm proud to say that, because coming into the league, I'm telling you, my first year, man,
cereal.
Like, if what did they have DoorDash back in 2017?
I don't think so.
I guarantee you, I probably been a Gold Star member. What's the highest honor you can get on that? Like, that, it would have been bad. It would have been really bad. Like,
well,
but now
Trey
I'm good.
can survive.
Yeah.
We love it. And we can't wait to hear more about your cooking journey as we go on in the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy
We'll see you next
Thanksgiving.
week.